Good morning. Okay, it's August 1st, a new month, new goals. I love it. So today we're going to talk real quick about how to get started, quick start with your nutrition. So if you're brand new to the system, or if you really kind of took a hiatus over lockdowns, which could have been me, and I'll talk about that in a second. How do we get started quickly into our nutrition without making it confusing? How to make it super simple and to just go with it and get started, right? Because getting started is the most important part. Like, get started, because you could sit and wait and learn and learn and learn and learn. But if you're not taking action, if you're not doing, then you have nothing to tweak and you have nothing to go off of as to what's working and what's not working, right? So let's talk about this. I'm going to bring up something also about a sale coming up. So don't let me forget that. Anyway, so if you're brand new and you just got started, you probably have access to both nutrition plans, 2B Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix. And if I'm not mistaken, you also received the tracker, my tracker, and you also received these lovely cups in the mail, right? Now, this tracker goes with 2B Mindset, and these cups go with Ultimate Portion Fix. But the big question is, how do I get started? Now, here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to learn all of the program, like watch all of the videos of Ultimate Portion Fix and 2B Mindset, and only take action after you're done watching all of those. That's what I don't want. Because what's going to happen is your results are going to linger. You might not get results right away, and you'll probably get frustrated if you're not getting results right away. So the biggest thing I recommend is start your fitness program if you if you're doing a fitness program. Maybe you're just doing the nutrition, but take your pictures, your before and after, your before pictures or goodbye photos, however you want to word it. Take your measurements, get your weight, okay? Make a meal plan, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do, like, where to go for that really quick. A quick meal plan for the first week. I mean, it should not be complicated. It should be very, very simple, right? And I'll show you where you can figure things out for that. And then start day one as quick as possible, right? But make sure you're prepared with your meal plan and what program you're doing for fitness, okay? However, you don't need to wait with your nutrition until after you've watched all the nutrition videos for the program, the meal plan that you're doing. Does that make sense? So we're going to start super simple. Okay, so how do you do your meal plan for the first week? Well, I love this little sheet. We made, Kaylee designed it. I tweaked it a little bit. I only have one day filled out here. That's okay. And it helps me figure out what my week is going to look like. So I'll give you the PDF link for that. But I love that for just meal planning. Okay, so what do you do? Well, here's the thing. Both programs, 2B Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix, have food lists. Okay. And this is the food list, and I can give you the link for this too, the PDF link. This is the food list for Ultimate Portion Fix. It's all on one pretty paper, right? 2B Mindset is a little longer, and that's okay. And honestly, maybe I'll find one that's smaller for you where it's on one sheet, because this Ultimate Portion Fix sheet is not from Beachbody. It's actually somebody else put it together, all of the foods. So I'll try to look for one that's equivalent with 2B Mindset. I'll try to find that for you. Either way, both are clean foods, okay? So if you can, number one thing, just stick to the food lists. That's number one, stick to the food lists. If you can cut out the things that are not on the food lists and only eat from the food lists, that's a big, big part of this, okay? So stick to the food lists and eat clean. That's really, really important. How to choose which one to go with? Well, that's up to you. If you want really, not strict, I don't want to say the word strict, but if you want somebody to be like, okay, eat this amount of this for your meals, then I would go with Ultimate Portion Fix and use the containers. Even if you switch over to 2B Mindset later, to get started, you might want to use the containers because it'll portion out your food for you. That might be a good suggestion. If you want more flexibility and be able to visualize your plate versus measuring out food, then I'd go with 2B Mindset. In 2B Mindset, it even shows you on the tracking days, if you choose 2B Mindset, it shows you on the tracking days what your plates should look like. All you have to do is match these plates, the visualization of the plate, like how much of FFCs, which is what she calls fiber-filled carbs, if you look at these, and it'll tell you how much to put on your plate, and then you just match it up to the food list and pick those foods to fill in your plate. Okay, super simple. Same with Ultimate Portion Fix. They'll tell you, you just calculate out how many containers you eat each day, how many of each container. So like if you calculate the bracket for yourself, which is super simple, and that's in Ultimate Portion Fix, it might say you need 4 green containers and 4 red containers, and then it tells you on the food list what is in those containers. Okay, super simple there. That's super simple. Okay, so how do you know where to find these things? In your Beachbody On Demand app, you'll have access to both of these programs. But if you go into Beachbody On Demand and you go under programs, they've actually made it super simple for you. There's this thing called Nutrition Center. And when you go in there, they explain the 2 programs for you. They give getting started quick videos, like 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. They explain each one. By the time you're done going through this one page, you should have a really good idea of which one you want to start with. Super simple, right? Next, Shakeology. You might not have Shakeology yet. It might be still in the mail, but you want to make sure you know where you're going to put it in, so when you get it, you start it. So drinking Shakeology every day, starting your workout program, and doing a quick meal plan is going to get you on the right foot right away, and you're going to start getting results right away. Now let me tell you really quick about a 3-day refresh program that we have, and I have had a lot of customers start their journey with the 3-day refresh. Okay, so it's like it's a gentle cleanse, meaning you're not going to be in the bathroom all day long for 3 days. Okay, so it's a gentle cleanse, and you actually get to eat like 5 times throughout the day, something like that, right? So I would call it the Kickstarter. Do you want the Kickstarter option? You can do this option even if you already got your challenge pack. You can order the 3-day refresh. It actually goes on sale August 4th, okay? And you can order it August 4th and do it at any point during your journey. Any point. It could be the very beginning, could be the middle, could be the end of your program. It doesn't matter. You can do the 3-day refresh, and it's going to kickstart your results or push through your results faster. So that is something to keep in mind if you want to do it. Between August 4th and 6th, we're going to have a contest that if you purchase it during that sale period between the 4th and the 6th, you get a chance for a drawing to win a $20 gift card. We're going to be giving gift cards away, right? So anybody on our team, you can purchase it. We'll give you more information about that later. You can ask your coach. Anyway, that's the first time I'm even mentioning it. So some of the coaches on here are going to be like, what? So anyway, yes, we'll be doing that contest. Okay, so that's another option to make sure that you're staying on track, that you're able to kickstart your results. Our goal is to get you results right away. Because if you get results right away, you're going to be more excited to keep going, right? So that's a really good option. Okay, so when you go into here and you figure out the meal plan that you want, so we were just talking about going to the Nutrition Center, into the app, it says Introduction to Nutrition, right? It's in the app in Programs. You click Programs and then go Introduction to Nutrition. You figure out which program you want. If you are still unsure, ask your coach. They'll help you choose one. Then you go back into Programs and you'll find the one that works for you. If you want to start with 2B Mindset or Ultimate Portion Fix. And that's where you're going to watch the videos. But before you even do that, I want you to have a meal plan made. So how do we do this easily and quickly? The first thing is make it so simple that it's going to be impossible not to follow. And what do I mean by that? Pick 1 or 2 breakfasts and stick with it throughout the week. Pick 1 or 2 lunches and stick with it throughout the week. And then pick like 4 or 5 dinners and double up on them so that you have leftovers to do them 2 days of the week. Make sense? Make it so simple. If you're doing containers or even Ultimate or even 2B Mindset, if you're having, let's say, just veggies and a protein for dinner, make it so simple. Okay, I'm gonna roast chicken thighs and I'm gonna roast broccoli and onions for dinner, right? And so that it's just separate. You're not worrying about casseroles and recipes. Just make it so simple. We're only talking 1 week here, but make it beyond simple so that you're gonna follow it. You're gonna make the dinner every day. You're not gonna like frustrate yourself. Make sure it's foods you already like, as long as they're on the lists. Stick with the lists. Don't be like, oh, this bag of granola looks like a yellow to me, right? No, stick with the lists of what it says, okay? And then I swear you'll get awesome results that first week if you just stick with the list and make it very, very simple. The other thing we have is meal planning Fridays. Kaylee does a live meal planning on Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're still confused or just want some extra help, she's there for you. You hop onto the Zoom link, ask your coach if you don't know where it is. You hop onto the Zoom link at 4 p.m. and she will quickly whip together a meal plan with you. She's super awesome about it, super guru. I love that she's doing this, and we have an amazing, it's an amazing service that we provide for our customers and coaches, okay? So what if this is something, what if you've been doing great with your nutrition and then in the last 4 months you gained 15 pounds? Who can relate? I can relate. I can 100% relate. And what happened is I got onto very bad habits. And I would say to myself, even when I was trying to like get back on track, well, this venti Starbucks drink is not going to affect my weight loss. And I would go get one every single day because I was super stressed, and I found out that I'm a very stressful eater, an anger eater. When I'm angry, I just, I'm gonna go eat something, right? I don't know what is wrong with me with that, but that is my thing. I also tend to eat too much. I'm an overeater, right? So for me to get back on track, which I tried so many things, I realized make it so simple. Make it so simple. And so I went back to making sure I was measuring my food, and all of a sudden, down 4 pounds in 5 days, right? Because I stuck to the food lists, right? And I used my containers, and voila, down some weight, right? And here's the thing, I also did not drink my Starbucks. So it was really hard, and I was like, I still want it every day. It is so addicting. They are good at getting you addicted to their stuff. Okay, so what I did though is I ordered some things that I knew would help. I got bevies. I love the bevies. I love them. I was so excited to get them that I went over to my girlfriend Amy's house and stole them from her before mine showed up, right? But I love them. So, and I was so terrified, by the way, the first time I tried it. I'm like, oh God, I really hope I'm gonna love this, right? So she called me. She's like, guess what I have? And I'm like, I'll be right over. And so I went and got them, and lo and behold, I really like it. So the lemon tastes like lemon tea, and it's very refreshing, and I really like it. The other one, pomegranate berry, isn't my favorite, but it's pretty good, and it tastes more like a berry juice, right? But not as sweet as a juice. I don't know how to explain it. Still good. And my son really loves it. And so what I do is I drink 2 a day, and it replaces the coffee. So I realize that having something that's flavorful will keep me from really wanting that coffee. Does that make sense? As for the caffeine, I do drink a second Energize. I do. I drink an Energize in the afternoon. So maybe one day I'll be able to lower that, but I have been drinking a little bit less than 1 scoop in the afternoon to keep me going. So my addiction to caffeine, I'll work on that. But anyway, be as simple as you possibly can. Find a way to replace the things that are your clutches, right? Or your things that you just don't want to give up. Find a way to replace them. And if you can replace them with something that we provide, it'll work really, really well for you. So if you're trying to give up coffee, replace it with a little bit of Energize. If you, oh, by the way, a girlfriend on our team, Rainey, she's a physician's assistant. She said, look up quercetin. It's in Energize, and actually I think when you look it up, it talks about it being an antiviral. Anyway, you have to look it up and see what it does, but I'm not a doctor, so don't take my word here, right? I'm not getting canceled over this, got it? So look it up, and it can help you if you're trying to get rid of your coffee, but you don't want to go through this crash, right? And so you don't want to go through the headaches and this. You can lower and lower and lower a little bit of Energize, and it'll help you lower your caffeine intake. Okay, so those are my suggestions. Keep it incredibly simple. Get on to a live meal planning call with Kaylee if you are looking to get questions answered about your meal planning, and start right away. Just start. Don't forget those pictures. Don't forget those measurements. Don't forget to take your weight and track that, because that's really important. Even if you don't share your pictures with anybody, put it on your phone, put it in a folder, because I promise you, if you don't take your pictures and you're down, like, so say even 10 pounds, 5 pounds, doesn't matter, depending on if you're starting at 80 pounds overweight, 5 pounds might not look like much. But if you start at 5 pounds overweight, 5 pounds is going to look like a lot. So either way, it doesn't matter. Get your pictures, make sure you have them, because when you're down the road and you're starting to make progress, you're going to want to see the side by side. I promise you, there are many, many people that we have helped that didn't take pictures and then got very, very upset that they didn't take their pictures. So Lynette said here, haha, I do the same with Energize. So she does replace some of her caffeinated drinks with Energize. I don't know if you have any questions, but you're more than welcome to bring them to me. I'm going to share these PDFs. I'm going to also look for a one-page thing for To Be Mindset. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it, but I want you to get started quickly, and I don't want you to make a big deal out of it, right? Because if you wait too long, it's not going to happen. Like, you're going to be frustrated. Okay, so that's number one. Then, after you get started, I want you to commit to watching these videos. This is really important. These videos are short. Each video is short, and it will completely change your mindset around food. I promise you. Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset. They'll completely change your mind around food. And once you're finished watching it, the one that you're going to do, and you start tweaking your meal plan to follow it, then continue on with the monthly updates that they have. It's like having continuing education. Here's the deal. When you go to school for like 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day. When you go to college, you're doing that also, and you're just learning. And then after all of that, you start implementing at work. And then you have to tweak and learn more, right? So any profession, doctor, dentist, lawyer, CPA, all of these people have to take continuing education, right? Because they have to keep their brain alert. They have to learn the new things. They have to constantly sharpening the sword, right? So same with your nutrition. I mean, this is the thing you do all day long. You eat all day long, right? So it would make absolutely no sense to not do continuing education, right? Now, I was talking to Lynette earlier, last night maybe, I saw in our group, and she was saying those monthly mindset videos from Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset has been the reason why she's been able to keep up with her nutrition. She also lost 10 pounds over 2.5 months. Way to go, Lynette, over the quarantine and everything. I'm so proud of you. So anyway, we'll have to do an interview with Lynette soon. So anyway, that's what you want to do next. So anyway, you do your quick meal plan for the first week. You get started. You take action right away. You reach out if you need help, okay? Then you start watching your videos, just like you would every day for working out. Watch your videos every day. Do 10 minutes a day. Learn from a video. Do 10 intentional minutes where you're taking notes, right? And then after all of that is done, maybe a month goes by, then you start doing the continuing education. Don't stop it. Your nutrition is the thing that's going to keep you on course to your goals. It's going to help you achieve your goals, whatever it may be. Whether it's, I know people love to say, I want to tone up, but I think what they really mean is I want my muscles to show. And for your muscles to show, you need to be eating good nutrition, okay? It's not just going to come from working out. And same with weight loss. All of those things come from your nutrition. So do not put your nutrition on the back burner, okay? I hope this helped. That's all I got for you today. If you're interested in the 3-day refresh and doing it with us, you can purchase it between August 4th and 6th, which is in just a couple days. It's a 3-day cleanse. It works amazingly well. Buy the complete kit to get into the drawing. And then we're going to put everybody in a Facebook group who does the 3-day refresh, and we're going to do it when we all get our packages. So probably around the 3rd week of August, because we want to make sure everybody gets their package. So let us know if you want to do that so you can get in on the drawing that we'll do on Friday this week. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. And let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.